Hello, bourbon friends.
Welcome back. I'm Dawn.
I am Michael, and together we are
Chasing Neat.
Chasing Neat, and we have,
Or however you like to drink it.
or however you like to drink.
We like drinking neat.
So we have new merch. Well, it's not really merch because we don't have it up.
No, we don't have merch. We don't have
the shopping cart up yet. But when I do get it on the website, we'll have it. But we have coasters now.
Right. Yeah, fun stuff.
Fun stuff. Anyway.
Fun stuff. You get a fun, cute logo and you slowly start logoizing things.
Yes. We have our glasses, our Glencairn monogrammed glasses.
You can't see it from here probably, but
No, but
it's okay. It's fun.
if they've been following us, they've seen it as I flashed it on the last time we got them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Anyway, so tonight we're going to try a new bourbon from kind of a new whiskey company, Coors Whiskey Company. They got into the business last year, releasing 5 trails.
5 trail, something like that. Yeah.
And this one is...
So the
new.
5 trails was a blended whiskey.
Correct.
Don't really know too much about. You kind of researched a little bit, but I don't know it's a 5. I don't know how many blends it is, but it's just blended whiskey, right? And this is their blended bourbon version this year.
Yes, this one is made of...
I think it's pretty young. And...
Oh, here we go. So this is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys, and it's made up of 2. It's a 5-year MGP high wheated bourbon, and also a 5-year 4-grain bourbon from Bardstown. So those 2 make this up.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Since when we visited Bardstown last year, they were telling us that they're doing a lot of contract distilling right now.
Yep.
I shouldn't say right now. They've kind of been doing that for a while. Like when they first opened, we first visited them in 2018. They didn't have their own, but I'm not surprised that you see their name on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So this won a silver at last year's San Francisco World Spirits Competition. Mm-hmm. It also won a silver last year at the Bartender Spirit Awards.
Which means they just have a little bit more to go to be really good.
Yep. This one's coming in at 92 proof, and it retails for about $42. So
that's a pretty good price point.
Yeah.
Where did you get this one? Do you remember? Or?
I'm pretty sure I got this at Citywide.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Ta-da!
Let's see. Here's a first neck pour. Yeah, make sure you give us plenty so we can have a couple sips.
Yeah.
92 proof. Not exactly high proof, but it's higher than like this typical 80. Well, what is it? Low proof, like a Basil Hayden, and actually, I think Elmer T. Lee actually is in that 90 proof, 92 proof range as well. Yeah. Let me smell. Oh wow, yeah, smells like beer. Don't you think? I mean, like right off the bat, it smells like beer.
I was definitely getting that Rickhouse bread.
Well, I guess so.
But it's still that sweet mash.
Yeah. So the bottle's kind of interesting. It looks kind of regal in the fact that their logo looks like crest-like, you know?
Yeah, it looks like the old Lowenbrau beer logo.
Yeah,
but I think it is a Coors crest of some sort.
Probably. Yeah.
But the name Barmen comes from the town that Adolph Coors grew up in. I think he was also born there, but
that's the father of Coors?
Yes. That's the guy that came over and started the brewery.
Yeah.
And
was he German?
Yes, he was German.
Okay.
I believe it was 1873 that he was born there.
It makes sense. Either that or it's one.
Yep, it's his birthplace.
His birthplace. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. So, just looking at it right off the bat, though, it's really light in color. So, I mean, I hate when I see something kind of light like that because I already have a preconceived
kind of golden
notion.
straw, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the lighter golden color. Yeah. So, but yeah.
So what are you getting on your nose?
It's light. It's real light. No ethanol.
No.
Wow, did you hear that?
Yeah.
We're in the beginning.
I'm getting definitely sweet caramel.
We're in the middle of a snowpocalypse coming here in northern Indiana.
Oh yeah.
We were supposed to have gotten. We were supposed to have gotten.
They closed down all the schools and shut down
the world,
the roads, and we got all of a half an inch of wet snow because it's 35 degrees. So
we're drinking.
Yeah. So we're drinking.
That's really light. That smells good though.
Yeah, I'm getting some fruit, some peach in there.
I'd say fruit. Yeah, I'd say some fruit like apricot or peaches a little bit. It's really light though. It's kind of refreshing. I mean, it's like just on the nose. If I were to have a beginner smell this, I'd say that's pretty nice.
Yeah, according to the website, the aroma is sweet caramel, fresh peach, and apricot merge with a hint of cinnamon and a note of biscuit and coca. Or cocoa.
Coca? Coca? What is coca?
C-O-C-O-A, coca.
Yeah, cocoa. It's not cacao, it's cocoa.
That's what I was thinking, cacao in my head.
Yeah, I think you can say it both ways, but yeah, it's cocoa. I don't get cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't smell cinnamon on it.
I just smell fruity. And you said caramel?
Yeah, I don't get
caramel.
Strong
I don't get caramel at all, even when I'm really trying now that you made that power suggestion. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's just all fruity. Maybe a little vanilla.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. I mean,
anyway, cheers. Light.
Not hot at all.
Nope.
I mean, 92, not going to be super hot.
That's definitely an approachable, an easy sipper. I don't want to say an entry level, but it's good for people just coming into the bourbon world because it's not not super overpowering, but there's a lot there.
I feel peach forward almost immediately and still. Pretty fruity. Pretty fruity. But it has a little bit of heat to it, but not much.
Yeah, I'm still getting in the back of my throat. It's still there.
Yeah, right back here. But
of course, we haven't been drinking today, so we haven't been warming up, but still.
Yeah, it smells really good, though.
Just real light. Mm-hmm. Not like watery. It's got a good mouthfeel, good oily. That's probably that 4-grain coming into play on that.
I'm not picking up hardly any grain. Like when we try 4 grains, they usually get like kind of that earthy tone. I'm not getting any of that.
Yeah, we usually get kind of a 4-grain funk. Is what we've said. Yeah. We're definitely not getting that.
Yeah, that's blended really nice. Yeah. That's nicely balanced. I mean, for the different ranges of things that we've tried in our collection and other collections, it's very mellow.
Yeah. Are you getting kind of a tannin? My teeth aren't squeaking, but I'm kind of getting that side of the tongue.
Nah, I don't really have that. Like, it's not drying out at all. It's not drying out. To me, it's not real oily either. It's just, it's light and refreshing. The flavor doesn't really last, but I don't even think, it's kind of uneventful, but I think it's uneventful in a good way. Because the stuff that we like to drink has a lot of heat, usually, a lot of different flavors to it. But I think for Coors getting into the bourbon spirits, or I guess the spirits world, I think this is a nice little blend for them.
Oh yeah, it's a good price point. I think it's it's definitely a good one to try and
I think
see where it falls on your palate list.
I think you could almost get in a little bit of trouble too with this because again, it could go down pretty easy.
Oh yeah, you could drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would be good over ice because I think it would lose something over ice.
I think so too. I think you'd lose it. I don't think it's strong enough to hold up to ice. Although if you get a big old ice ball, it's not really going to get diluted. So if you wanted to just kind of milk it through the night, I guess it could water it down. But all in all, I think it's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice bourbon. Mm-hmm. So for their first one or second one, again, I don't know much about the 5 Trails. I don't know if that's something they bought or what, but
well, I mean, they just bought also this past year. They also bought Blue Run.
Oh yeah.
So and
this past year meaning
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would be this past year.
Yeah. And we know with Blue Run they get the
blending
prowess
of that.
So,
now, I don't know if any of those people were involved in this or not. But.
No, but they get to leverage that when the master distiller Jim Rutledge. So I mean, that's going to be in their wheelhouse now. So I mean, you don't get
actually that could. Now that you mention Rutledge, that could be a very good marriage. Mm-hmm. They've got the spending power of Coors, who definitely wants to get into the whiskey world. And so they've got a good distiller, or distiller emeritus, depending on his role. Yeah. And they've got the good water.
Well, there's that. I don't know. So, and then of course Fred Minnick just came out with his 2024 predictions, and he seems to think that the Coors Spirits Co. He thinks they're going to buy a distillery somewhere other than just the J. Rutledge.
Yeah. So.
Or sorry, not J. Rutledge, the Blue Run. So.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. I mean, their choices are either building from scratch their own or buying something that's already in place and then just throwing money at it and making it better.
Yeah.
And I'm all for that because whatever that distillery is probably making, they'll probably continue to make. And then, it's...
It'll be interesting. Yeah. It'll be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, again, I think I saw it online. Like the lowest I think I saw was $28.99. So $30 to $40 range. I think that's good.
Yeah.
So
for that price range, for what's currently the prices of some of the stuff out. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the price point that Bradshaw's at. He's at that like $42 ish thing as well. So
he's got a lot more heat on that one though. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, with the as light in color that it really is, that usually says it's pretty young. But between 4 and 5 year bourbon that you said it was a blend, so I think it's good. And I don't feel like I'm saying it's great. I feel like my energy is low.
No, it's
but
it's not overpowering. It's not that impactful. It's not completely wowing us.
Yeah,
but. For the price point, for the second try at it for the company, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I guess it's just because my palate's a lot higher proof and a lot more complex flavors that it doesn't probably come through with how I'm describing this. Yeah. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But I definitely, if I was to buy a light whiskey for somebody who was like, give me something different, if this is readily available, I don't know yet because you said you bought it probably at Citywide, but usually they always come up with some unique stuff here and there in Mishawaka or South Bend, Indiana. But I think if I would see this, I would buy it again. And I kind of find it's interesting too that the label down here, this kind of beigey color, is very much like their Coors Banquet little bottle beers. It looks very much like that. So,
coincidence?
Coincidence? I don't know, but it'll be fun. So far just 2. Like a blended whiskey and that, nothing else, I think, from...
Oh, in it? Yeah, just...
No, for, like, their releases then.
Yeah, well, they've released the 5 Trail and this, and then, not counting the purchase of Blue Run, but this is what they released under their label.
Cool.
So, all in all, a good outing. I don't know if I'd buy necessarily another one to put on the shelf.
Not for us, probably.
For us.
But as a gift.
But I would definitely buy it
Yep.
for a gift for especially a newbie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I would too. That right up there with up north.
Yeah.
Those two would be good ones, like a Canadian whiskey version and then
American.
a blended American, bourbon whiskey.
Yeah.
I'd buy that. So anyway, that's
All right.
it. Here's to, I guess, cheers to Barmen.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's almost too easy to drink.
Yeah, you could drink a lot of that.
Yeah, too easy to drink. So, but anyway, see you guys.
Bye-bye.
We're out.
Hello, everyone. Hello, our bourbon friends. Is that what we're going to say?
Yeah.
All right.
Bourbon friends, whiskey fans, beer fans.
Beer fans?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of the theme, kind of.
Oh, it is kind of a theme.
Yeah.
Hello, beer fans.
And bourbon friends.
So tonight we're going to try something from Coors Whiskey.
Wait, time out. Day 2. You didn't say who we were.
Oh, okay, we're doing that. All right, so we'll start all over. So I will say, hello, bourbon friends.
Okay.
Okay.